Welcome to Indiana, Dewana. Welcome to Indiana. What I heard come out of your mouth is exactly why this signing, of all the other moves the Indiana Fever did this offseason, the Dewana Bonner signing was the one that made me just get out of bed a little bit faster.
Dewana Bonner is hyped to hoop with Caitlin Clark, while the Aces are in shambles. Players are fleeing Vegas. And A'ja Wilson's squad is looking real shaky. The Fever are stacking weapons, meanwhile, the Aces are crumbling under. The pressure, the dynasty talk, looking funny in the light. The Fever takeover coming? Let's break it all down and see if the balance of power in the WNBA is about to shift.
So as you guys can see in this footage here, man, it's her working alongside Keith Porter, and I believe Caitlin Clark as well took place in this workout session because she is clearly in the gym. You guys look real good. I'm going to pull up some photos here of Caitlin Clark actually being there for this workout session. So I don't know if her and Caitlin Clark got in the gym, but it is definitely looking like that is the case.
Dewana Bonner sat back, stared at the contract, and blinked twice. Indiana Fever. Me? She had to double-check to make sure it wasn't some elaborate prank, but nope, it was real. Dewana Bonner, one of the most competitive players in the WNBA, was now officially teaming up with Caitlin Clark, and let's be honest, the last time these two were on the same court, Dewana was giving Caitlin the full WNBA welcome package. Intense defense, some light trash talk. And that rookie, you better recognize energy. But now, she was all smiles. All excitement. All. I can't wait to play with Caitlin Clark.
Provide the knowledge and explain playoff sim a little bit better so we can be better prepared and don't get punched in the face the first game. And it's hard to come back when you do that the first game. It's hard to come back and try to win 2 straight against a veteran team. So I think they got it, and I think that it's going to be steps throughout the regular season that get us prepared for that, because every game, every single night is going to be hard. These teams have changed a lot in this league, and every team has loaded up and gotten better. So I think that the regular season is going to definitely prepare us for that.
Last year, Connecticut and Indiana played.
Nope, nobody expected this kind of reaction. Most people assumed Dewana Bonner would take the veteran approach. Something along the lines of, she's young, she's talented, but she's gotta earn her stripes, you know? The usual. But nope, Dewana wasn't just excited. She was talking like she just got recruited to play alongside prime Michael Jordan. The numbers don't lie. Ticket sales are through the roof. TV ratings are breaking records, and even the casual sports fans who never cared about the WNBA before are suddenly locked in. Caitlin Clark isn't just another hyped-up rookie. She's a phenomenon. Dewana, who's seen it all in her long career, knows this is different. She's played with all-stars, won championships, and battled against the best. But this feels bigger, and judging by her reaction, she's more than ready to ride the Caitlin Clark wave all the way to Indiana's resurgence.
What excites you the most about this team that you're going to be joining?
I mean, they have dynamic pieces in CC and Kelsey Mitchell and AB and Lexi Hall. I mean, they have a great core, so why not just add to that and try to, take us to the next level in the playoffs.
The moment the news broke, Fever fans were already printing Dewana Bonner jerseys like they worked at a Nike factory. Then came the real moment of shock. Dewana, for the first time, was seen working out with Caitlin Clark. A moment so rare, so unexpected, that it had WNBA Twitter in shambles. Dewana Bonner working out and Caitlin Clark is involved. Let's paint the picture. Dewana steps into the gym. All cool, veteran presence. Been there, done that energy that Caitlin's already dripping sweat. Probably been there for an hour.
Hopefully, like I said, I can make her life a little easier. Not just her, the whole team, but hopefully she can make my life a little easier.
Dewana, I guarantee you your life is going to be easier. What do they say, Charles Barkley? Guarantee. I guarantee it, DeWanna. But what I loved was the first part of that. We already had a great workout this morning. DeWanna Bonner came to Indiana and she already knows who she's dealing with.
DeWanna knew Caitlin was good. Yeah, she understood. This wasn't just hype. This wasn't just social media. Making a star. This was real. The best part, DeWanna is now a full-fledged member of the Protect Caitlin Clark At All Costs movement. Fever fans, you've got another soldier. First, it was Sophie Cunningham applying to be Caitlin's personal bodyguard. And now DeWanna Bonner is stepping up too, if anybody even thinks about giving Caitlin a hard foul, they're gonna have to answer to DeWanna. And let's be clear, this woman has been in the league. She's seen it all. She's played through elbows, hard screens, and people acting like the WNBA is WWE. So, if you think she's gonna let anybody mess with her new favorite teammate, absolutely not.
She's a gem. I didn't know her, but All-Star Weekend, we kind of bantered back and forth a little bit. And she's lovely. She has a lot of pressure on her shoulders. And I think a lot of people always have a lot to say with people they don't even know or shoes they've never been in. And for me, I think she's handling the pressure very well. She's doing a lot of great things for women's basketball. And I'm a fan. Like, I would love to play with her one day, for real.
And let's talk about that Fever starting lineup for a second Caitlin Clark, the shooter, the playmaker, the walking highlight reel Kelsey Mitchell silent assassin ready to drop 20 at any moment. Sophie Cunningham, chief officer of you. Touch Caitlin, you gotta see me. DeWanna Bonner, veteran enforcer, still running on pure competitive. Fire Aaliyah Boston, anchor of the defense, casually dominating the paint well. What about Sydney Colson? Yes, we will talk about that later because A'ja Wilson is already crying about her. This is not a team. This is a movement. This is the We Are Not Losing squad. And DeWanna Bonner, she's all in.
It just was a really good, welcoming feeling that DeWanna Bonner received. What stood out to me, and a lot of the freaking fans, I like the clown, okay? I like the clown too. Welcome to my channel, guys. I like to joke, humor, and crack jokes. A lot of the girls on Twitter was like, did y'all see that smile DeWanna Bonner had on her face when she walked in the scene? Like, that man come out with that chef hat, and like he was like, yeah, we cook breakfast every morning. This is what I mean when I say what I say, okay?
Now, where are the A'ja Wilson and Angel Reese fans at? Oh, that's right, they're huddled in a corner, wiping their tears, clutching onto old highlights like it's a family heirloom, because, oh, the Indiana Fever just ran through. Free agency like a tornado. And the Aces, they're over there trying to put together a full roster with glue. And optimism.
They went up and snatched Sid Colson from the Aces. She is 100% vibes. She is 100% going to be a backup for Caitlin. It's going to be fantastic. Backup for Kelsey. Like, she is a great addition to this backcourt. She has senior leadership. She has championship experience. She is the most fun ever. And Stephanie White and the Indiana Fever front office is not messing around.
First of all, the Fever saw Caitlin Clark walk through that door and said, all right, we're going all in. They pulled up with Natasha Howard. Boom, they got DeWanna Bonner. Boom, and just when Aces fans thought they could breathe, here comes Sydney Colson, championship experience, comedic relief, and most importantly, a nice little backup for Caitlin Clark. Oh, the pain in Las Vegas right now, it's poetic that A'ja Wilson sitting there like, who am I playing with again? Meanwhile, Indiana got a squad so deep, they might start running load management just for fun.
So the Las Vegas Aces have lost basically their entire team. Almost their entire team is gone from last year. They've lost basically everyone. If we want to look at the Vegas Aces team from last year, who's still remaining? The MVP, Jackie Young, Chelsea Gray. That is it.
But wait, let's not forget Angel Reese, the self-proclaimed rebounding queen. And it's about me too. Girl, please. The last time she saw Indiana on her schedule, she was out there flopping around like a fish out of water. Somebody tell her Fever games aren't a swimming competition. This isn't synchronized diving. There are no style points for dramatic falls. She hits the floor so much, you'd think she was trying to be part of the hardwood at this point. The arena staff should start charging her rent for all the time she spends lying on the court. And let's be real, she calls herself the rebounding queen, but half those boards come from her missing her own layups. Stat padding at its finest. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark is out here actually making history, and Sophie Cunningham is ready to throw hands for her if needed. Angel better think twice before trying her usual antics against the Fever. Indiana doesn't have time for all that flopping. This is real basketball, not a talent show for the best. Dramatic performance.
This notion that Caitlin Clark is not the face of the WNBA because she isn't the best player is quite honestly ridiculous. Conor McGregor was the face of the UFC. He was not the best fighter. Nikola Jokic is the best player in the NBA, but nobody says he's the face of the NBA. Being the best doesn't automatically give you the title as the face of the league. It's who moves the needle, who's marketed to the audience, who are they coming to see, who drives the conversation surrounding your sport. All the numbers and metrics point to one direction, and that direction is Caitlin Clark, and it's not even close.
Before now, the Aces used to be untouchable. Now, the only thing they got going for them is nostalgia. Ain't nobody scared of Vegas anymore. Meanwhile, Indiana is cooking up a new dynasty. Caitlin Clark about to be throwing dimes all over the place. DeWanna Bonner pulling up like she's still 25, and Natasha Howard locking people